Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. I am making vegetarian biryani. In the pan I've added Indian cottage cheese, which is called paneer. I have onion, garlic, ginger paste, also potatoes, cauliflower, and I've added Thai chili. I've also added a little bit of curry leaves, fresh ones, and Thai chilies. 2 teaspoons I've added plain yogurt, and now I'm going to add biryani masala, which has everything I need. I'm going to add 1.5 packets of biryani masala, and I'm going to mix this mixture nicely. I do not like to cook vegetables for too long. Once I added everything in the pan, I'm just going to mix it nicely. The spices, regular spices, have everything I need for the biryani, but I still like to add a little bit of my own spices as well. Now I made this mixture in pure ghee, which is pure unsalted butter, because it gives a nice flavor. Now I'm going to turn this stove off as my mixture is ready. See, it does not take long. Potatoes are already cooked, and so is the rest of the vegetables. And I love these spices because these have turmeric, cumin, lots of tamarind, everything is in it. So once I mix the spices, I'm going to add it to this pot. I have already cooked 1.5 cup basmati rice, and they were cooked for about 13 minutes. I'm going to make a layer, and as I make the layer, I'm going to layer now with my vegetables, which I've just cooked. I'm just going to mix them nicely so the spices can get inside the cooked rice. There you go, it's all done. And same time, I like to add 1 tablespoon ghee. Ghee gives very nice flavor to all the spices. So as I make the layer with rice, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon ghee to the mixture. And I'm going to add rice on top of the cooked vegetables. I think that is enough. Now I'm going to add more vegetables. And as I'm adding the vegetable, I'm also spreading it out so the vegetable can spread out and leave its flavor. Now once it's all cooked, I'm going to turn on the, once it's all added to the rice, I'm going to turn on the stove on a very low heat so the butter can easily go all the way to the bottom of the rice. So it's all done. And it's all spread evenly. Now I'm going to add a little bit more rice. I don't like to add too much rice because then all you see is rice and not the vegetables. I've cooked this rice, so it was a 1.5 glass. These are, I'll show you the glass I used. 1.5 glass rice, and I added not even exact 3 cups water, just a little bit less than that, because I like to cook rice on a low heat. So this way it gets fluffed out and it doesn't become mushy. And I like to leave the rice on the stove for about half an hour or so. So it becomes each rice, each piece of rice is separate. Okay, so this is it. Again, I'm going to add another tablespoon of pure ghee. Just going to mix it nicely. I think I need to add a little bit more rice to the side. I do not like to add anything else on top because when I was cooking the rice, I had already grated onions, and I like to cook onions while the rice are being cooked. So there we go, and I'm going to leave it on a very low temperature and I'm going to turn on the timer. About 3 minutes. Once the timer is off, that means everything is cooked and is ready to eat. And while I'm doing all this, I'm also going to clean up the kitchen. And I hope you like the recipe, and do leave me a comment or let me know if you like it or you make the different ways. The way I make it, as I said, it's my own, but I just like to just use spices, ready-made spices, but I also add my own Indian spices, which I have right here. I like to add that, and I like to add ghee to it. All right, have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. Bye.